Hey there gang, Casey here at home with Casey. Welcome to Tasty Tuesday. I'm super excited today because today is all about the eggplant. I know, you're right, my eggplant, random. Today I'm going to be making baba ganoush. Now baba ganoush is a great Middle Eastern creamy appetizer dish made with eggplant and just a few other ingredients, tahini, garlic, lemon juice, salt, and it's easy to make and a great way to entertain, right? So let's go ahead and get started with baba ganoush. I just like saying baba ganoush. Now, baba ganoush is made with eggplant. So eggplant, aubergine or brinjal, is a widely grown fruit, right? Who would have known? And it actually is a member of the nightshades. Now, as a member of the nightshades, nightshades contain a chemical called solanine, which can cause inflammation in diseases such as arthritis. But in smaller doses, it's great because eggplant is full of fiber and antioxidants, and one serving has 5% of your daily requirements of magnesium, copper, vitamin B6, and thiamine, right? Who knew? But anyway, it is a spongy-like texture, and which means it's going to take on some great flavors. So today in our baba ganoush, well, let's just start back. To prepare the eggplant for baba ganoush, it is typically roasted over a wood fire, right? So that's where it gets that smoky flavor. You can also, if you don't have a wood fire, you can also roast it in the oven. And to get that, if you roast it in the oven, to get that smoky flavor, you could add liquid smoke. But I'm not super roasty kind of person with that liquid smoke, but if you are going to add some liquid smoke, you want to be light-handed with it because it can be pretty powerful. So as mentioned, what I did today was I opted for roasting my eggplant. Now, I took some medium-sized eggplants. Now, these are already been roasted and the flesh has been taken out, but this is the skin of the eggplant. We're not going to eat the skin of the eggplant. So what I did was I cut 3 sort of medium-sized eggplants in half, put them on this cookie sheet with parchment paper, baked it at 450 for about 45 minutes. Right? And so as said, the skin of the eggplant is kind of tough and, and hard. In some smaller versions of eggplant or other varieties, you can eat the skin, but in these particular big ones, the big purple ones in the stores, you can't eat. So after it's been roasted, I took the eggplant flesh out and I strained it, right? Because it's going to release a lot of liquids. And if you can see in there, this is the flesh liquid. So I just roasted my eggplant, took the flesh out, strained it, and now I'm ready to make this delightful dish. Yikes! All right, so what I did, I'm gonna put it in here and I'm gonna use a fork to sort of smash it up and I get sort of that more rusticness of it. You can put it in a blender if you'd like, but I think this is really kind of cool. Now, eggplant can be kind of stringy, so you really want to make this particular part of, really get your fork in there and then get it all smashed up. Again, along with the smokiness of baba ganoush is a tanginess as well. And so our next ingredient is going to be some tahini. Tahini is sesame paste, right? So we're going to add our tahini in there. And we just want to make sure tahini is kind of thick, right? So we get our tahini all in there. And we're also going to include some chopped garlic, right? Now, I didn't have fresh garlic, but you can also get some store-bought garlic, smashed garlic. I have that always on hand, but your first choice in garlic would be your fresh, and you can use a garlic crusher. All right, so we're going to do a couple of teaspoons of garlic. I'm going to do, there we go, of garlic. It's going to be so delicious, right? So those are 3 of the ingredients. I'm also going to add some lemon juice. We're going to add some acid, and that's going to give it the tang. So we got 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and then we got some salt. So you want to use your lemon juice and your salt to flavor, but let's go ahead and mix all these ingredients. And as said, you can put it in the blender to make it silkier. Now I've seen some recipes with where you're gonna add a little bit of yogurt to make it a little silkier. So the smoky, tarty flavor of baba ganoush is amazing. All right, so we've got it pretty well blended, and you want to give that a taste, right? If you're going to serve this as an appetizer, you want to be sure to give it a taste to make sure. I'm going to add a little bit more salt. Oh yeah, I can really taste that eggplant. And a little bit more of my acid. And give it a swirl. This is such an easy recipe, gang. All I did was cut those eggplants in half, put them in the oven, and then when they were done, let me grab another spoon, because when you're tasting, once you taste it, oh my gosh, that's that flavor. So everything is about presentation. So now that you got your baba ganoush ready, I'm going to go ahead and grab some olive oil because I'm going to include that in my presentation. Now a lot of Mediterranean dishes will include like tahini and eggplant, and you'll see a lot of eggplant in curries and things like that as well. So let's go ahead. I'm going to take my baba ganoush. As I said, I just love saying that. I'm going to put it on my plate. This is for serving, right? So I'm going to kind of spread it out, and I'm going to make a little bit of a swirl in there. Now, to serve it to company, I'm going to add a little drizzle of olive oil. There goes my lid. I'm going to add a little drizzle of olive oil over the top, right? And it just sort of going to finish it off, and it gives it, a beautiful look. I'm going to also add a little bit of red pepper flake. Oh yeah, it's gonna give it a little bit of spice. And I've picked some cilantro, yes, from my garden and chopped it up, and I'm gonna give it a little bit of a sprinkle of cilantro. A little heavy-handed there. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, baba ganoush. How easy is that? Now, it is served frequently with pita bread, some olives, or vegetable sticks. I have some pita bread here that I've cut up in triangles, and I have some carrot sticks. So I'm just going to give this a little bit of a taste. Wow. This is easy, it's nutritious, it's healthy, and can be one of your go-to appetizers when you're entertaining. You guys, let me know what you guys are cooking up in your kitchen. Baba ganoush. Here, you saw it. So easy. It sounds really complicated, but it's super easy. Hey, I'm Casey, at home with Casey. Thanks for joining me today. You guys take care, stay well, and we'll see you again next time.